Whether you're moving to, traveling through, or just taking a nice weekend in Dover, Delaware, the capital city of our great first state, you are going to want to know three things, actually, if you're doing one of those things. One, you're going to want to know, where can I have fun? Two, you're going to want to know, where can I get a drink? And three, you may want to know where you can eat. And today we're going to solve all three of those for you if you're traveling to the 19901, 19902, or the 19904. We do have three zip codes. Thank you very much. It's Dover, Delaware, and these are the top 8 places to eat when you're there. Quick disclaimer, I was born and raised in Felton, Delaware, and if you've ever been to Felton, Delaware, you'll know there's really only 2 places to go if you want to eat. You're going to go up to Dover, or you're going to go down to Milford. And so eating in Dover over the past 2.5 decades has led me down the challenging path of narrowing this down to just 8 spots. But here we go, because at number 8, in no particular order, I am starting with one of my hometown favorites for when we first moved to Delaware, Spence's Bazaar. Now, frankly, I may make a video specifically about the different spots you can eat within this bazaar. Simply put, this is an Amish food court, and I absolutely adore the people that work it, the people that are there, and of course, the food is so good. The stuffed pretzels, the barbecue chicken, the sandwiches, the breakfast sandwiches, the fresh squeezed fruit smoothies, the entire bakery section, the deli, the pancakes, the ice cream. I can do this for days, guys. Get to the Spence's Bazaar. It's right near downtown Dover. Say hi to me at Loft while you're there. I love the Spence's Bazaar. At number 7, I'm bringing in some barbecue. One of my favorite barbecue places in the entire state is a food truck, and it goes by the name of Top 5 Barbecue. Now, fun fact about this black and white food truck is 5-6 years ago, it actually went by Top 5 Bakery, and I always found that confusing, but they found their name, Top 5 Barbecue, and I gotta let you know, they're top 5, but they ain't 5. They're number 1 in my book, and if you can find their food truck, get the barbecue chicken on a flatbread with the chipotle. Oh, it's like a grilled cheese with barbecue chicken. Cannot beat it. In the 5 years before I was in Delaware, I was in Texas because of the military, so I kind of got good blood for barbecue. Number 6 is not my favorite Italian spot, but it is my favorite spot for pizza. It's Veronica's. I'll be short. It's the best pizza in Dover, Delaware, flat out. And if you're looking for a date night, a lunch, or something to bring on takeout, it's going to be a great option for you right off Route 13 in Dover, right outside of downtown Dover. It's a peak location, and as a bonus, if you need it more convincing, Crumble Cookies just opened next to them. Come on. Dessert! Now, the top 5, I have to be honest with you, gets extremely competitive. These are 5 quality restaurants, and you're going to get mad at me for the order I put them in, but I have to again be clear. I'm not giving these ranks in order of how much I love them. This is simply just the 8 list. So don't take this remaining 5 as me progressively or prioritizingly trying to convince you, are those even words, of which restaurant to go to. I'm not, but here are the top 5. Steak, seafood, I'm gonna take you slightly south of Dover to Camden on State Street to Cool Springs. Listen, there's a line of people awaiting its opening, and if you think I'm joking, get there at the opening hour of Cool Springs on State Street in Camden, and you're gonna notice that a fleet of people are in the parking lot and awaiting their opportunity to eat. I would highly suggest the prime rib if you're not a seafood person. If you are a seafood person, there's plenty of options there for you. We'll talk about their neighbor in a second, but Cool Springs at number 5. Number 4 is Ode an Apology. I made a video recently talking about the greatest restaurants in all of Delaware, and I failed to mention their name. I failed to even mention their genre of food, and that is my fault. And so with this apology, I'd also like to shout out the 2 locations, both in Camden and in Dover, of Chaiyo. Chaiyo, sushi, and Thai is an absolute to die for experience if you're in Central Delaware. I, like so many others, love and crave fresh sushi. Some crab ragoon, some shrimp tempura, California roll, keep it basic, go crazy, eat some eel. Chaiyo is the place to get your meal. Holy cow, I rhymed. Look at that. Remember that neighbor I talked about? Here they are. Coming in at number 3, I guess I should have made them 5 because then I could have said 3 5s because it's Restaurant 55. Restaurant 55 is known for one thing and one thing only, being named number 1 in my favorite restaurants in all of Delaware. No, it's known for its burger. The custom made to order burgers that they have on their menu, not only on their weekly specials board, which they post daily on their social media pages. If you're ever wondering what's going on with the brews, with the burgers, burgers with the appetizers, the long cut spear pickle fried pickle appetizer, the stuffed meatloaf, the beer flights that they offer, and gosh, those burgers. Restaurant 55, again, in no particular order, because they probably wouldn't have been number 3 if there was. Number 2 and number 1 are gonna go down as my best pairing for a night out with the significant other. So I suggest having these two in tandem together if you're looking for a fun date night experience. So at number 2, it's the best Italian that you can have in Dover, Delaware. I will put every single bet on that. I don't know if there's another argument for it. It's Roma Italian. Just outside of the Air Force Base and located just as soon as you're getting into really what most people know as Dover proper, you're seeing a Italian restaurant and bar combo that will exceed every Italian expectation you have. When you walk into the lobby of this restaurant, you'll have one room to your right and 2 on to the left. One being a private bar where a lot of commercial and business events will happen, little happy hours and cocktail hours. And then intimate settings all around you for a beautiful, focused date night with your significant other. My wife and I go here all the time. It's actually her favorite spot to go to for any Italian in Delaware, but we don't go north too often, and we do have a video on Wilmington food if you're interested in that. The caprese salad, the lobster ravioli, and a nice Cabernet Sauvignon is going to be my pairing there. But I would love to hear from you what your favorite pairing is when you take your girl out or your guy out to Roma Italian. So at number 1, I'm going to suggest the pairing for your night. You've just had a beautiful date night, right? At Roma Italian, you had your nice focused evening on each other. Now, you want to go have a drink. You want to enjoy the night out. You want to have fun and go laugh a bit and have a bit of an energy added to the evening for you. Time to go out. What if I told you that there's only one beer garden located in all of Kent County and you're only about a 3-minute drive from it? It's got events galore throughout the week, the run club, the book club, and all the different table and tent events they run. Beer on tap, burgers, bratwurst, apps. This is the bar and grill spot. It's the beer yard. My boy Donnie and his girl Kim run it. I love it. And it's right down the road from me. So if you're here, literally say hi, like DM me, like, hey, we're at Railhouse. You want to come get a beer? I might say yes because it's Railhouse. They haven't even been open a year, y'all. I've been there probably over 20 times. The waiting staff, the ownership, the leadership, the bartenders, everybody, top to bottom, cook staff, my guy Steve, shout him out in the kitchen, is all on point. They are locked in. Not just on the restaurant side either, they're seeing community growth being inspired by Railhouse. And really, it is the epicenter right now for so many different clubs, environments, groupings, little small ecosystems that run on like they do yoga and run club, like I said, and book club. I love Railhouse, the food, the atmosphere, the people. It checks every single box possible. And also from a business owner to a business owner, he has it locked in. She has it locked in. They're a couple. Military, cannot get any better. Absolutely love Railhouse. And again, if you think I missed something, comment below where in Dover I missed. Otherwise, tell me which of these places you're going to try next when you're in Dover, Delaware. Have a great one.